$30,000. That is what a single 2-nanometer wafer from TSMC costs today, in January 2026. That is a 50% premium over 3 nanometer, and every single wafer slot for the next 12 months is already sold out. NVIDIA, Apple, AMD, Qualcomm, they're all waiting in line, and the line isn't moving because there is exactly one company on Earth that can manufacture chips at this node. They just proved that monopolies don't compress margins, they expand them. TSMC just reported gross margins of 62.3% for Q4 2025. That is software company profitability from a hardware foundry. The 2-nanometer ramp hasn't just begun, it has already won. 2-nanometer is not just a process shrink, it's a complete architecture shift. TSMC has officially moved to gate-all-around GAA nanosheet technology, replacing the FinFET structure that ruled the industry since 2011. In a FinFET transistor, the gate wraps around 3 sides of the channel. In a GAA nanosheet, the gate wraps around all 4. This gives you absolute electrostatic control, allowing you to scale smaller without current leakage. The result? 15% better performance at the same power, or a massive 30% reduction in power at the same speed. For the hyperscalers, Meta, Microsoft, Google, who are spending $1 trillion on AI infrastructure through 2028, that 30% efficiency gain isn't a feature. It's the difference between a profitable data center and a multi-billion-dollar electricity bill. Why can't anyone else do this? Samsung tried GAA earlier, but their 2-nanometers yields are reportedly stalled at 40%. Intel is targeting their 18A process for late 2026, but they are still 18 months behind the TSMC volume ramp. In semiconductors, 18 months is an entire generation. If you miss a generation, you lose the customer permanently. TSMC is currently hitting 65% yields on N2, and they are already guiding for 75% to 80% as the node matures this year. We are witnessing a tectonic reordering of the foundry business. For a decade, Apple was the undisputed king of TSMC, but in 2025, the mix flipped. NVIDIA now accounts for roughly 20% of TSMC's total revenue, while Apple has settled at 16%. Think about the math. One NVIDIA Blackwell GPU uses a die area of roughly 800 square millimeters. An iPhone chip is about 120. That means a single NVIDIA GPU consumes the same amount of silicon as 7 iPhones. But it gets deeper. NVIDIA is also hogging the CoWoS chip-on-wafer-on-substrate packaging lines. TSMC isn't just selling wafers anymore, they are selling the entire integrated system. A fully packaged Blackwell system can cost $30,000 per unit. Apple's mobile chips cost under $150. When capacity is tight, TSMC is going to follow the margin, and right now the margin is in AI accelerators. If you think the AI boom is slowing, look at the bank account. TSMC just raised their 2026 capital expenditure guidance to a staggering $52 to $56 billion. Where is that money going? It's going into 2 new 2-nanometers plants in Taiwan that are already fully booked, and the expansion of the Arizona fabs. They aren't just milking a monopoly, they are extending it. They are spending more on new factories in 1 year than the entire market cap of most of their competitors. The foundry is the choke point of the global economy. TSMC is a structural monopoly with 70% market share in the advanced node segment. They have the pricing power, they have the yield lead, and they have the only capacity that matters for the next 24 months. In 2026, physics doesn't care about market sentiment or bubbles. It cares about transistor density and power efficiency. And on those metrics, there is no plan B. This isn't a stock play. It's a bet on the only company that makes the future possible.